hanging?
They are suspended by painlessly inserted rods. The suspension allows us to tilt and rotate the body to prevent blood pooling. I know it may be shocking at first, but our methods have been approved by the AMA, the CDC, and the World Health Organization. They are covered by an artificial skin that protects them from infection and injury. They're more comfortable than they would be in a standard hospital setting. If there's the least possibility of browsing, then computers will notify us. You see, they're not really alive. But they're not dead either. Someone has to take care of them.
It's empty now, ma'am.
Well, thank you, dear. Yeah.
Will I be allowed to leave now?
What else would we do with you?
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing here so late?
Another coma? At least we didn't cause this one.
What happened?
Guy tried to off himself in a running car locked in his garage. Guess it was taking too long, so he cut his wrist with a hacksaw. Sliced right through the tendon. Good chance he'll lose the hand, but he'll never know. By the time they found him, he was brain dead from the exhaust.
Why is the blood so bright?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's from the carbon monoxide.
Dr. Ramirez? Hey, can I ask you one more question about Nancy Greenlee?
I don't think so.
Just which operating room was she in? The file says OR3.
Then that's what it was. No, wait. Three's on the left. No, it was one of the rooms on the right.
Could it have been OR8?
Maybe. I don't know. It just wasn't 3.
When my study is complete, I believe we will finally be in a position for live testing.
Sounds like Nobel territory.
I just want to kill dementia. I'm looking for keen minds who can help me take this project to the next level once the data comes in. Unless, of course, you've chosen a different specialty.
I'm all yours. All yours.
You've reached Susan Wheeler. Sorry I missed you. Leave a message. I'll call you back. Thanks.
Susan, hey, it's Mark. I just got in, and I'm just wondering how the Jefferson tour went. So give me a call when you get a second. Liza, hi. What are you doing? Come inside.
No, I can't. Donna's in the car.
Are you okay? What's wrong?
I didn't want to leave without seeing you. I'm driving down to Sarasota to stay with friends.
In the middle of the night? Why?
My mother won't talk about it, but they came to the house. After he died, they took all of his papers, all of his financial records.
Whoa, who came to the house?
I don't know.
Did you call the police?
My mother wouldn't let me.
Liza, what the hell is going on?
I don't know what's happening, but I know what happened to my dad. Stay out of it, Mark. He loved you.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. You're bleeding. Can I help you with it?
No, I didn't even feel it. Thanks.
You okay, miss?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just cut myself on my way down the stairs and I'm leaving now. So.
Yeah, let me call you back. We never see each other anymore. What's the occasion?
It's a courtesy call, actually. I didn't want you to hear this from anybody else. I'm taking a leave of absence from teaching, actually.
But you love teaching. It's what you are.
It's what makes me immortal.
Oh, dear. Well, these numbers aren't so good, are they? But I suppose if anyone can beat them, you can. I see the lab work was done at Macon. Should I be insulted?
No. Forrester's an old friend of mine, and it's only an hour and a half away.
But you will have the surgery here. Justin is the best oncologist. The best.
Forrester is doing the surgery.
I know what's going on, Sam. I'm feeling it too. I mean, we started with her grandfather. With her grandfather. It's been that long. Not that either of us needs to be reminded how old we're getting. She is like him, isn't she?
Oh, boy. I see him every time I look into her eyes in class.
Anything you need. Anything.
In less than 6 months, the 607 CLW therapy has completely altered the gene array in 3 of the 12 pre-Alzheimer's patients.
Well, that's encouraging. But Stark's work with the Frederick Kane bioengineered heart is getting even better data. You know, it's tough selling prevention over cure. Stark's going to fight you on this.
I need one more subject to begin the trial of the 608. If I begin within the week, we can publish the results simultaneously.
I thought you already had a full complement of test subjects.
One subject, a female, proved unviable. She was pregnant and was moved to another study.
It's not going to happen.
It has to. We are so close.
One more? You know, it would require the full committee's approval to add another subject to your study, and Stark's backing the heart.
We're talking about preventing thousands of cases of Alzheimer's in screened subjects. This is the breakthrough that we've been looking for.
I heard you were all up here.
That's all right.
Boy, someone searched my car, and now this. This must be some presentation.
What are you doing?
Who put pills in my car?
Pills?
Yes, pills.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I have to ask you to leave. The ethics board, of which you are not a member, has serious
What
matters.
kind of ethical bombshell demands a guard at the door?
He's your candidate.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Uh-huh.
We have to protect our intellectual property.
Afraid of another Dr. Taylor incident? Is that it? Maybe we should put a guard at all the doctors' houses.
Mark, you are out of line.
Dr. Bellows, I'm sure your students need you.
Where is Stark anyway?
Oh! Hell of a shot. Now I need to hit one.
It's simple, Billy. You just got to know where your target's going to be before it gets there. It's like medicine. Pull! If you know where medicine's going to be in 5 years, say, well, then the rewards would just be there for the taking, wouldn't they?
We're just a little skittish about when we'll see a return. We haven't seen much from the Alzheimer's project.
We're putting Alzheimer's on the back burner because I'm advancing a new study, the bio-hybrid heart. The genetic test markers on this thing are astonishing. It's going to be $1 billion business right out of the...
Heart disease is where the money is.
Yeah. Right out of the gate. Paul! Okay.
Mark, it's me. I really need to see you. Can you meet me at the university library after your shift?
Ramon, I need the department heads in an hour. Oh, and conference in London.
It's evening in London, sir.
Just get them for me, please. Oh, and I need, Chad Morgan at NIH.
Right away, Dr. Stark.
Thank you. I'll wait.
Mr. Morgan's wife says he's out. She's not sure when he'll be back. He won't pick up at dinner, sir. Dr. Stark, do you want me to call him later? Dr. Stark, can you hear me?
What the hell?
Should I leave word?
Oh! Ramona! Call 911!
Dr. Stark?
I need help! I need help! Right now! Oh! 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 Ramona!
Have you been in an accident? Dr. Stark, what's wrong?
Oh! Oh!
Hi, Detective Jackson, please. Okay, tell him it's Susan Wheeler. Yeah, well, I just found a camera hidden in a light in my kitchen. Yeah, there's a camera hidden in my kitchen, and it means I'm being watched. So can I speak to him or not?
Well, he's a fighter, I'll give him that. I'm not about to tell you how to run things, but events like this just call attention to bigger problems.
Well, couldn't have happened at a more inopportune time.
There were no witnesses, but everything points to an accident.
My first concern is with Dr. Stark.
Of course.
My second question is about personal effects. Files, charts, it might have been left in his car.
We did a complete search of the vehicle, nothing. But assuming he pulls through, he might want his phone back.
I'll take care of it.
Hey, we got a call from Susan Wheeler.
Oh, yeah. The attacker with the burlap bag.
It says she found hidden cameras in her apartment, but she hung up before we get anything else.
So what do you want to do?
Well, after what she said happened in the park, we're going to go take a look.
Hey, have you guys seen Susan?
She's probably busy brown-nosing Bellows.
She's a Wheeler, remember? He should be sucking up to her. Hey, Paul, why'd you choose medicine?
I didn't. Medicine chose me.
Oh, well, how fortunate for you and medicine.
I think so, too. Now, my mom's a psychiatrist. The stepdad owns the largest surgical supply business in the Southeast, and my dad delivered pretty much half the babies in Polk County. It's in the blood, Fairweather.
I guess it's in my blood, too. My mother's a hypochondriac, and my father makes me sick. What about you, Hannah? You like playing doctor so much you figure you get paid for it?
Oh, wow, that's really funny, Jeffrey, in a verging on sexual harassment sort of way. No, I want to help people. Oh, and I want a big house.
So why don't you give Susan a break? I mean, she wants to heal the sick. You can't blame her for her pedigree. I doubt she wants a big house in Buckhead, but otherwise she's just like the rest of us.
Jeez, dude, we're eating here. All right. Listen up. They chose us for a reason. We're the best students here. And each year they choose one student to fast track for residency. Now, do we sit back and let it be her? Or should it be one of us?
What are you proposing?
Did you hear her proposal?
Look, if she makes a mistake, let's not keep it a secret.
Yeah, like the hypodermic angst.
Or I have a novel idea. Why don't y'all work harder and get noticed that way?
Did you hear about Stark?
No. What happened?
He had a car accident. He went off an overpass.
Is he okay?
I've heard 3 different things about his condition. I don't know what to believe. He's at Mercy now. They're going to transfer him here this afternoon.
Well, was it an accident, or was he trying to kill himself, too?
Mark, you've got to let this thing about Taylor drop. And what were you saying about pills? What pills?
Somebody planted pills in my car.
I don't know what's going on with you, but if you really cared about Taylor and his work and what he left behind, you stop causing trouble.
Causing trouble? What does that even mean?
It means that I'm trying to preserve his legacy.
Well, maybe Memorial's not the place for me after all.
Susan is what's keeping you from realizing your full potential.
Okay.
Do you really think things are different at any other hospital?
Hi. I just need to make sure my name's off the locker list. It's 825. Thanks.
Sure.
Excuse me, Dr. Taylor. He's not 829. He's just 2 down from me.
He probably changed it without telling us.
Susan, I got here as soon as I could.
I found cameras in my apartment.
They're watching you?
I called the police, but we'll see if they do anything.
Look, there's a company called Helix Global Care, Inc. Now, they own Jefferson. They're making payments to the doctors and the families of all these coma patients. There's some sort of brokerage account. Look at all these transactions.
In all 10 coma cases, the procedures were done in OR 8. Of course, they changed all the records so that no one would notice the pattern. I followed a gas line from OR 8 down to the basement. It wasn't attached to any tank. All the blood in the patients was bright red.
Carbon monoxide?
After they've chosen a patient, they must move in the tank. Then they control it remotely. Not even the doctor, the surgeon, or the anesthesiologist would have any idea.
You're saying that they're choosing the patients?
They pick them from genetic markers based on pre-surgery blood tests, and I'm just trying to figure out why.
Okay, well, think about it. The human body is the ultimate laboratory, right? Its functions are interrelated and impossible to duplicate. I think they're performing tests on people who are predisposed to certain diseases. We gotta go to the police.
If we sound an alarm too soon, they can just destroy everything. I mean, I think we should gather all the evidence we can. Is there any paperwork, any hard copies that the hospital keeps? Anything with like a signature?
Yes, the blood work. Most of it goes to outside labs.
Great. Here's a list of case numbers.
Okay.
Can you go to hematology?
We'll go right now.
I'm gonna go to the biology lab.
Okay.
Let's meet back at my place, yeah?
Okay, what's at the biology lab?
I recognize some of the sequences from the genetic research they do there.
What do you mean you recognize the sequences?
This is research my grandfather started.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. Thanks.
How's the leg?
Oh, it's better. Thanks.
Got you working on Saturdays too, huh? No, the place is all yours.
Thanks.
Thank you. Sir, can I help you?
Oh, meeting the young lady who just went up to the 5th floor. She's expecting me.
Well, that's a memorial ID and it doesn't work here.
I'll only be a second.
Let's start by you stepping out and showing me your ID.
Mark, what are you doing here?
I got some... It's a long story.
You can't be here. Are you in trouble? Did you really push yourself into a meeting upstairs? Trying to get yourself fired?
It seems I am.
Maybe you're not worried about your job, but I'm keeping mine.
Fiona, come on, please. Do we have to do this now?
Why don't you ask Agneta? Maybe she can help you out.
I'm begging you, please. Please.
These are archive lab orders, Mark. It's not life or death.
Actually, it is.
Five minutes.
You're the best. Thank you.
Susan. Are you in there, Susan? Susan. Susan.
Ms. Wheeler! It's Detective Jackson. You called earlier? Hello? Hello?
All clear in here.
I spy.
Sir? Sir, you okay? Help! Help!
Susan. Don't be afraid. Susan. Here I come, ready or not.
Susan? Susan? Hello? Susan?
Clark, hey, I was looking for you. We need you in surgery now. It's emergency.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
You can't? Can't what?
Get Cortez!
You've reached Susan Wheeler. Sorry, I missed you.
Susan! Who are you?
Who are you?
Susan told me to meet her here. I heard a terrible noise on the other end of the phone.
Oh, noise, huh?
Was there a struggle here?
How should I know?
And it looks like there might have been a struggle here.
Is that her blood?
Why do you think it's blood?
That's blood. I'm Dr. Mark Bellows.
What is the nature of your relationship with Miss Wheeler?
She is a student and a colleague of mine over at Memorial Hospital.
Are you doing her?
Well, it's none of your business. Listen, I don't think we have time for this, okay? Susan has stumbled on some kind of situation.
No, what kind of situation?
I don't know, but I think she's in danger, and I need to find her. So please, I'll explain everything, but we have to find her. She's at the...
I think you should come with us.
I'm sorry. Look, I wasn't running, okay? I have no reason to run.
And I'm not chasing you.
I need to make sure. Any place but Memorial. Please don't take me to Memorial.
Susan. Susan. I'm very patient. I like waiting. Some people don't mind waiting, but I like it. Ginny Newberger had long hair, longer than yours. And curls down her back that ended just at her bra strap. Susan, I know you're here. I can smell you. Janie wore a white blouse with different colored skirts. Can you hear me, class? Class. Jenny. "400 dreams. She kept them in a journal. Nighttime dreams with dates and times. She carried it around with her so her parents wouldn't find it. And she wouldn't even let anyone look at it. I wanted it. Because I wanted to see if any of her 400 dreams were the same as mine. So I waited. I watched her back. I watched her bra. Because I knew it was just a matter of time. One day, I put a bag on her head and I smashed it with a stone they used to mark the edge of the trail. I had the rest of the day to sit there and read the journal before they found me. And you know what? Her dreams weren't all that different than mine. They were even a little bit dull. All these years later, I remember more about her crisp white blouses Not a single one of her dreams. You know, it's disgusting. Someone donates their body to medical school and thinks they're helping cure cancer. And ends up like this. It's disrespect. It's disrespect. It's disrespect! I know you're here, Susan. I can feel you.
Dr. Bellows, where's Susan Wheeler? Is she okay?
She's gathering evidence.
What evidence?
The comas at the... We were supposed to meet at her place. Tell her I'm okay, please. Make sure she gets this.
I will.
Captain!
Commissioner got a call from the Wheeler family. They haven't been able to get in touch with her. Asked me to follow up.
I'm not comfortable with it. I thought we agreed adding another subject was unwise.
The genetic markers fit the protocol.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But it solves a lot of our other problems.
Oh, please, no. Please. Please.
It's a dream.
Please don't put me under.
The surgery's over, Dr. Bellows. You did fine. They had to put 3 screws in your ankle, but the bone in your leg should heal up nicely. You'll be in a boot for about a month or so.
Where am I?
Mercy. You're in Mercy.
Mercy. Mercy.
Hello?
You've reached Dr. Mark Bellows. I can't take your call right now. Please leave a message after me.
Mark, it's me. Where are you? Look, I lost my cell phone and, I'm home now, but I don't know that I should stay here. Look, I'm gonna go to the place where you saved me. You know where I mean. Just be careful, okay?
Susan, right? Thank God. We've been looking for you. It's okay. I saw Mark a little while ago.
Mark? Where is he?
He was in an accident, broke his leg.
What?
They're taking good care of him. He was very worried about you. He gave this to me for you. He said you'd know what to do with it. Do you know what it is?
Yeah. This is proof that Memorial is targeting patients for comas.
Really?
Marie made the cheerleading squad. She wore your school ring on a chain around her neck. It made her feel like you were...
So this job is great, but it's in Stanford. And, I'm gonna be moving.
Visiting hours have ended for this evening. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
There we go.
Hello, Susan.
Who found him?
His replacement found him. Surveillance footage was wiped clean.
Bellows tried to tell us where she was going.
We've got another one up here.
Detective, got something else.
Why somebody turn the damn thing off? Something tells me that belongs to Susan Wheeler.
Detective?
Anything on here about comas?
No, it looks like genetic code, maybe.
Got something else?
All right, hold on to that.
Sure you had a runner hit by a car while you were talking to him?
Yeah, apparently I needed the exercise.
Through there.
This place gives me the creeps.
Is this going to take much longer? I have a memorial to attend.
Arno's first arrest was as a minor in Portland.
You know, I can't talk about that. Patient confidentiality.
Yeah. Well, the file says that he kidnapped a young woman in the woods, put a burlap bag over her head, and bashed her brains in. I'd say that qualifies him as violent. Yet you made a recommendation for release. And then after he was released, you helped him secure a job as an electrician at Memorial.
He was the perfect patient. He responded very well to an antipsychotic drug trial. The treatment was augmented by intensive daily psychotherapy.
When you continued to see him as a patient, did you ever have any concerns about his mental state?
I have concerns about all my patients.
Any special concerns?
No.
You know Susan Wheeler? She's a medical student at Memorial. Do you really expect me to believe you don't know who she is?
Students come, students go.
What's going on in here?
I just need you to help me get this catheter
Sir, you
out.
can't be pulling this stuff off. Sir, you are heavily medicated.
Listen, I need you to get my phone and an air cast.
There's no one here that can discharge you.
Okay, I'm a doctor. I'm going AMA. I can discharge myself. Thank you.
Dr. Bellows. A little soon for you to be up and around, isn't it?
Hey, did you guys find Susan yet?
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet? I told the other cop where to find her.
You did?
Yes, at her apartment. She was gathering evidence. I gave him the blood panels.
I'll send a car to Wither's apartment.
No, don't do that. She left me a message. We should go to the university pool.
Do you know a Dr. Agneta Lindquist?
I do. She's head of psychiatry at Memorial.
How about a fellow named Peter Arno?
No, why?
He was her patient. He just cut his throat in the Lindbergh Anatomy Lab.
Oh, no. Don't do that. That's what's going to keep you nice and comfortable.
The hospital's putting healthy people into comas because they fit a study.
See, this is why I think that the back of the hand is a bad idea. I actually prefer the scalp, like the neonatals do it.
You're testing now. Do they know? Do the families know?
When I got back from my honeymoon, my sister's little girl, Teresa, got very sick. They took her to the hospital and found out she had spinal meningitis. Pediatrician said we were going to lose her before morning. I made a promise to God that if he would spare my little girl's life, my niece's, Teresa, that I would never ask for anything for myself again, not ever. That night, Teresa's fever broke. And when a year, 2 years, 3 years passed, and it turned out that I couldn't conceive, bear a child of my own, I never complained. Never once. Because that was the promise I made with God. Now I have all the babies I want. Right here.
Hey, any luck?
Nothing in either locker room. She wasn't on the surveillance footage. We'll leave some men here in case she shows up. Any other idea where she might be?
No.
Still waiting to hear from the captain. We're gonna go check out Peter Arno's place.
How's that gonna help us find Susan?
He was following her. We might find some.
Hey, I'm coming with you.
You know, I'm not a doctor, but you might want to stay off that foot.
Oh, you think?
Thanks.
Yeah.
How long ago did you move in?
6 months or so.
Any trouble?
Same as all the rest. I got 3 apartments I rent out. It's $80 a week, share the bathroom. No pets, nothing kinky.
Oh, that's good to know. Did he ever say anything about this woman?
He never said anything about anything.
You'll end up in Jefferson, too. That's what he said to her.
No, what are you doing? Those numbers are too high. You're gonna kill me.
No, no. We'll take good care of you. Shh. Just relax. Soon you'll be floating away. You won't be dead. Of course, you won't be alive. That's right. No. I think I'll use the 8. Those 10s might shatter her pelvis. She's quite petite. McGuire.
Yes, ma'am.
Find Miss Wheeler. She's up and about. Although she's definitely under the influence. And tell Talbot to check the security footage. I want to know who entered the prep room. May I help you?
Atlanta PD, ma'am. Have you seen this woman?
Oh, Susan Wheeler. She did a tour here with us recently. Why, is she in any trouble?
So she wasn't here today?
No.
Mind if we come in?
Yes.
Yes, we can, or yes, you mind.
Well, there's no admittance to the facility after 7 p.m. I'm sorry, but I'm under a strict mandate by our legal department.
Help me, Susan.
Hey, you! Get out of there! You're not supposed to be down there!
We'd just like to talk to your staff.
I am the staff.
You're not the whole staff.
Yellow, Area 1. Code Yellow, Area 1.
What's Area 1?
Oh, it's one of our holding areas. babies. My babies.
Эй, ты новый доктор? Ты кто такая? Как тебя зовут?
Ma'am, please.
Young man, we house severely ill patients here. We have to keep any possible contamination to a minimum. I'm sure you can understand that.
I do, I understand, but I'm a doctor.
Yeah, well, you're not a doctor here.
I'm a doctor everywhere.
I do not have the authority to admit you. I'm sorry. I will be glad to answer your questions, but unless you return with a court order, I cannot let you enter.
Please, ma'am, you don't understand. Please! This is an emergency, please!
Oh, good. Okay.
We gotta get in there. What if Susan's inside?
We found the captain. He's at Stark's.
Looking all over for you.
You can't be part of it.
Part of it? This is my invention. Mine and your grandfather's. The idea for this was born in conversations that we started 30 years ago. I'm not naive enough to think that you'll be able to understand what I'm about to say as a compliment, but this is all yours. This is your legacy.
Oh, no. This will never be my legacy.
You know that 200 years ago, surgeons had to sneak into graveyards and steal bodies for dissection. These specimens are an enormous advance of knowledge. We have bioengineering. We have stem cells from umbilical cords.
Oh.
Nobody understands the costs until they see benefits.
Benefits? This is insane. Sacrifice.
That's exactly the right word. Sacrifice.
What are you doing here?
When these specimens cease to be viable, they're harvested for their tissue and their vital organs and their corneas and their skin. They continue to be of utility to man.
Do you think that makes it right?
I will not apologize to you for what I've been doing. You don't have the life experience to come to the conclusions that I have come to come to the conclusions that your grandfather came to. When you have spent your life arguing with bureaucrats and begging on your knees for the last $5 of a grant, then you can tell me that we should go back and just fix broken bones and tap the fatally ill on the head. Or you can say, we can continue.
Detective Jackson, Atlanta PD.
Excuse me.
Where'd you...
Susan Wheeler. Do you know where she is? Have you seen her?
Dr. Bellows, please, I mean, have you not heard Dr. Stark passed away during surgery this afternoon?
What?
We're here to honor his memory.
What's the meaning of this, Jackson?
Look, I'm sorry, sir. Susan Wheeler was attacked at the university today, and now she's gone missing.
She's not here.
Wait a second. You told me that you were going to look for her.
After I saw you, I went to Miss Wheeler's apartment to look for her, and she didn't show. I came here directly after I heard that Dr. Stark had passed away during surgery. Now, I have 2 men watching her place right now. You've wasted enough time here, Jackson. And you're testing the patience of Dr. Stark's colleagues who've come here to honor his memory.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's it? Hey, wait a second.
We're still looking. And hopefully she's found a safe place where she can stay out of sight.
Detective.
I know where she is. She's at Jefferson.
He murdered Sean Berman, Nancy Greenlee. They were people I knew with lives and people who loved them.
And I confess that I keep such knowledge at bay so that I can keep a steady hand. But the herd must be culled, and we must perfect mankind. Did you know that in this building right now, there is a cure for Alzheimer's and lupus? Does that make any difference? And we will cure cancer and the common cold and everything else. And it's taken us thousands of years to get here. It would have taken thousands more if your grandfather and I had not come to this decision. Does that mean anything to you?
You are sick.
Stop her!
All right, now everybody, would you split up? Make sure we cover all the floors. Cuff him.
Where is she?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court
Where's
of
Susan?
law. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. You can now afford one. One will be provided for you at government expense. You understand these rights as I've read them to you?
Susan! Susan. Susan.
Mark.
Hi. You're here.
I had a terrible dream. I dreamt I was underwater. I didn't think I could ever get out.
Well, you're okay now. You're safe. It was just a dream. It's just a dream.
Go to aetv.com/coma and dig deeper into the Coma conspiracy.
He did not go into a coma because of some reaction.
You'll find bios of the cast, characters, and executive producers.
We're rolling, guys. Action.
Get an inside look at the making of Coma and visit the character map to uncover how the characters are connected. Get more at aetv.com/coma and watch the Coma Encore presentation right now.
I knew it was crazy, and I just did it anyway.
You gotta be kidding me.
You can break your neck in that house.
In all the years, this is by far the most tragic.
We tried to help you and you just wouldn't let us.
I think you've done an amazing job.
There isn't enough words to tell you how I feel.
It's beautiful.